Under this administration, they're cutting taxes. Under this administration, there's peace at the border. Under this administration, coronavirus is non-existent. The vice president is doing her job. At the border, the vice president is also always present. This president did an exceptional job in Afghanistan. This president is also very, very transparent. This president also answers all questions. This president is a leader and is uniting us. Uniting us? Uniting us? Uniting us?
You must be out of your goddamn mind!
You're listening to the WR podcast, Let Freedom Ring. This is season 2 of the WR podcast.
Welcome to the WR podcast, Let Freedom Ring. Talking current events with an optimistic outlook and a slight hint of crude humor. Hey, we all need to laugh once in a while. Here is your host, Will Ramos.
Guess what, America? Joe Biden and his hordes of merry men are lying to you, ripping us off. Using American tax money to travel and place illegals to a theater near you, aka city or state. Where is the outrage? Where was the outrage last summer when half to a quarter of the country was being ransacked and burned down to a crisp? But the outrage is now when all the demos come out of hibernation like your Sharptons and your Maxine Waters, calling this a racial incident. Turning the time back to slavery. The times that we are living in is unfathomable. 8 months so far. Haitians released. No mandate for illegals, but mandates for Americans. Booster confusion. Silence on China. Israel's aid slashed. France is furious. The Taliban takeover. Americans stranded. The drone strike tragedy. Afghanistan women living now in fear again. Biden's polls plunging. Prices rising. Worker shortage. Taxes rising. Historic spending sprees. Agenda in jeopardy. Reporters' questions unanswered. And don't forget Milley's talking to China. And now the word is out that Hillary manufactured the whole Russia thing against Trump. If people who voted for Biden cannot see this administration crumbling right before their eyes, then they're just in denial. Because for many right now, buyer's remorse is clear and very evident. But sorry, there's no returning this purchase because it has already expired. Delivered and received, broken. And you cannot get another because it's not in production. No more. And you cannot get a credit because Biden's company went bankrupt and is out of business. Biden supporters, you are fucked. You chose to overlook a president who cares about Americans first, bringing production back, cutting taxes, securing the borders, safe from attacks from our enemies, because under Trump's administration, they knew better. They definitely knew better. But instead, they chose a soft, bumbling politician who nobody ever took serious in all his 49 years in politics. Not even Obama, the chosen one. They chose someone who's a punk. And that punk chose a vice president who humiliated him on the Democratic debate stage. So now you have a president who says everything is under control. But in reality, Biden is the one who is under control. By who? That is the question. And you also have a vice president who is so unlikable, she had to drop out of the election race because she stands for nothing, is for nothing, knows nothing. Unless it's hip, trendy, or happening at the moment, she'll stand for that because she wants to fit in. Sometimes it takes a disaster of epic proportions to happen before serenity finally settles in.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. For you.